This week, we continue winding down the final 12 weeks of 2019 with message number 7 in our 2020 art calendar. This week's quote says, "A horse relaxes and becomes responsive when he understands your cues. You're consistent, and you reward him with a release for a correct response or even a try. He looks for the release and relaxes because he trusts you." Now, I'm sure you're not new to the idea of releasing the pressure of the reins or your foot or your leg cues when your horse responds correctly to your cues. But just like everything else, if we dig a little deeper, we understand even more about how a horse learns to relax and trust us. And I learned so much about the impact of cueing, releasing, relaxing, and trusting after Rob Leach started one of our 2-year-olds a number of years ago. And after 2 months, the rather hot-natured colt was light, moved his body parts freely, and was super relaxed. And you could tell he trusted Rob completely. And what I observed was that Rob took the basic idea of releasing the application of a cue when a horse responds correctly to a new level. He was totally focused on even the slightest try, and then he let our colt Smitty just stand until he took a deep breath. Smitty began looking for the release in such a positive way. You could see it. He was not trying to escape. He knew his answer to Rob's cues were correct or close. He trusted Rob would release him. It was Rob's focus and perception and timing of the release and allowing Smitty to take a deep breath every time he released him that built our colt's trust and showed him how to stay relaxed and be confident. It's so easy to be slow to release or miss the opportunity to release or release when a horse is doing the wrong thing. So my thoughts for today are, before you begin your ride, breathe and be present with your horse. Be crystal clear about what response you are seeking from your horse. What is the smallest next step or even a try for which you will release the pressure? And when you release the pressure of a cue, be immediate and release your cue all the way. If possible, allow your horse to stand until he takes a deep breath. Stay present throughout your ride. You don't want to unknowingly release the reins or your legs for responses from your horse that you don't want. Now, as you follow these ideas, I know you will gain more and more lightness, responsiveness, trust, and relaxation from your horse. Remember, a horse relaxes and becomes responsive when he understands your cues. You're consistent, and you reward him with a release for a correct response or even a try. He looks for the release and relaxes because he trusts you. Have a great week. And it's amazing how time keeps just rolling right along. We have 6 more weeks and 2 days to be exact in 2019. Let's celebrate every one of them. And let me know what you think in the comments.